No coffee. Sound like I got a echo. Am I echoing, y'all? Y'all let me know if I'm echoing. I hope I'm not echoing. Give me a second. Peace and love, peace and love. It's time to celebrate, y'all. Y'all, it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. Hey, we getting ready to have some tea, y'all. Talk some tea. Deal with the little things that's going on over here at Queen's Alchemy as I celebrate my 1 year YouTuberversary, I guess to say. And I don't know if I'm echoing. I feel like I'm echoing. And I am going to be sharing. I came in as a double duo because I was tapping in from my other channel so that I can use it as you know, to show some things. But I might have to disconnect that because it sounds like it's an echo. But anywho, I'm getting ready to put my tea on. We'll figure it out. Ready to put my tea on. We'll let that get heated up here. And we're gonna see what's what. If I'm echoing, let me know I'm echoing, y'all, because I don't know if I'm echoing. Yes, yes, yes. I am here today. We get ready to celebrate, but first we're gonna talk some tea, okay? I'm getting ready to see if I can somehow take you with me over here. I don't know if you can see I'm on two screens. I have no idea how to mute this all the way on this iPad. Hmm. Am I echoing, Lala? Welcome in, sis. Is there an echo? Whee! Happy anniversary! Happy anniversary! I did this thing for a year. A year ago today, I pressed the button, y'all. I did it. I did it. And I'm still here. I'm still here. But it sounds like I got an echo. I might come back in a little later on the other side so I can show y'all. I wanted to be able to share with y'all some of the things that, you know, um, I've done over the years. So I was trying to give you, did it and did it well. Yes, sis. Yes. I'm trying to be able to show y'all some of my, take you back down memory lane. I'm going to give y'all some, we're going to play a little game. The game is going to be called, uh, Two Truths and an Untruth. All right, so we're gonna do two truths and an untruth. My thing says I have 22 people in the building here and two people liking. So if I can get the other 20 people to like the live, that would be awesome. If you can hit that like button and subscribe to the tribe, however you want to do it. Hit that like button, let me know that you're here. 22, 22, 22. It's always 22 been chasing me. Now I want to say chasing me. Um, you gone, top dog? Top dad dog, where you go? Stay in the building, top dad dog. We getting ready to have some tea. Come on over. We getting ready to talk. We gonna spill some tea. about my 1 year on YouTube. We gonna talk tea and we gonna have some tea. Okay. I already had some tea earlier, as you can see, but I'm going to have some more tea. But we're going to talk about some tea, okay? So we're going to talk about some properties of the tea. We're going to go over some things about tea. And then, and only then, will we be getting into these games I'm telling you about? Okay. Yes, I wanted to be able today. I wanted to actually be in the kitchen, like actually cooking it up for y'all. I was going to do a dessert. That was my original thing. And then I was like, you can't be doing desserts this time of night. Girl, you on the 199 project. You gonna fix a dessert and don't eat it? You can't do that. You can't do that. So I came back with the idea of what's the best way to wind down in the evening after a long day's uh working out and working. What better way to do it than have some tea and spill the tea at the same time? So thank y'all all for being here. Please hit that like button. Let me know that you in the place and that you rocking with the queen. And thank you for being here. If you've never been here before, welcome. And if you've been here, welcome back. We are getting ready to hit it. All right. So first things first. Yes, we all are always in the kitchen, la la, always in the kitchen. First things first is we're going to be talking about some teas. Okay. We're going to be going over the properties of these teas, how they work in conjunction with you. We're going to go over what the benefits of these teas are. And then I'm going to tell you which tea I'm going to be having tonight and that y'all can drink. Get y'all something to sip on. Get you something to sip on. This is a very casual live. We ain't in here trying to do nothing more than celebrate. Can I get the number one in the chat for everybody that's on here? Give me a number one in the chat. Give me a number one in the chat. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I'm in this kitchen, y'all. I know that people, that's what they want to see too, Lala. They want to see you in the kitchen. They like that. All right, so here we go. Thank you, Lala. That once represents 1 year and going, 1 year plus in on the um 1 year plus on YouTube. Actually, not plus. Today is the 27th. Today, October 27th, 2025 equals 1 year on YouTube. So let's do this, okay? So let's talk about these teas. I'm going to show y'all what I got. These are just some of the teas I had in my cabinet. I got plenty and more up there, but these are the ones. Oh, I am going. Who is that? Hey, Africa. I'm going to Africa. Thank you for letting me know. But definitely I'm going to Africa. I'll be in Africa soon. You say go back to Africa like it's a bad thing. Or maybe they did say it like it's a bad thing. Maybe that's my interpretation. But one thing's for sure and for certain, that continent there, they ain't doing what we doing over here. They ain't living like we living over here. They living life 100%. Okay, let me get something to wipe off this screen with, because I feel like it still look a little foggy. That's a little better, y'all. Let me close this cabinet. All right, so we're getting ready to talk about these teas, y'all. So let's go. First things first, I'm going to show you all the teas we working with today. Now, some of y'all are familiar with this tea brand here. This is from Zenacious Roots. This is called Zenberry Delight. It doesn't, I don't know the properties per se, but they have a few things in here. Pea flower, butterfly, couple things like that inside this tea that I did look up and I'm going to tell you about it. And then I have the banana fosters, which we're going to talk about as well. I have the ashwagandha, the mullein leaf, chamomile, robios, lemon balm, and hibiscus. Now, these are some of my go-tos, right? These are my go-to. Zenacious Roots is right here on YouTube. If y'all want to find her, she definitely, I am a supporter of the content creators. Okay, that's me. Yes, we're gonna talk about that too. Let's see here. All right, so first one is this Robios tea. Okay, one thing for sure, the person in the chat a few moments ago said, "Hey, you know what? Um, go back to Africa." Well, guess what? This actually grows in Africa. It's original tea from Africa. It reads as follows, right? It reads as follows. Let me see if I can put up a sticker. It says add a sticker. Let's do that. I don't know how to do that. So let's not do that. I don't know. Uh, no, that ain't that. No, no. I have no idea how to do it. So I ain't gonna worry about it. But that's my tea kettle, 10 kettling. So let's turn this off for a minute. We'll come back to it in just a second. Yes, absolutely. This here says that um, it is, it says Robios means red bush in Afrikaan. And it comes from the Cinnaberg Mountain region in South Africa and is the only place in the world where Robios grows in the wild. So, just so you know, if I got Robios tea here in my house and it only grows in Africa, that they're over harvesting from the land, from the motherland. But there's a lot of properties for motherland teas over there. A lot of things come from there. The hibiscus tea, I have this bag, but I also have for you the original tea that I got when I went to Egypt as well. Okay. So welcome in, Real Odds. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, my brother, for sure. And we're getting ready to go over what the benefits of Robio's tea is. Okay. So Robio's tea is caffeine free. That's the properties. It's caffeine free. It has antioxidants. Um, it has, minerals like zinc, magnesium, calcium. So when you're drinking tea, it has a lot of benefits in it that benefits you, more so. I'm pulling up so that light not shining. More than just, a relaxing, a come down, you know what I'm saying? So it has a lot of benefits. So whatever's going on in your body, if you have like a lack of zinc, calcium, magnesium, if those things are low when you take your test, and they come back low, get you some Robios tea. It helps with that, right? But the benefits is it supports your health, your heart health, improves cholesterol, improves cholesterol, calms inflammation, and boosts skin health. Now we know we all about the skin because Lala be over there talking about her orange juice, which is carrot juice, for the skin. It can also improve your digestion and promote relaxation. So this is something that you can come down with. Thank you so much for the gift, Real Odds. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And also, it's gentle on the stomach. Okay, so this is something that is. Oh, come on now, come. What? I see you, brother. I see you. All right. So that is just a few things. Thank you so much. That is a few things that you can get with Robio's tea. Again, it originates in Africa and it has all those properties, reducing high cholesterol, reducing, improving heart health. Those are major ones right there. Those are major ones to even just have, but it's also a calming tea. So that's what's up. So next, I'm going to talk to you about my lemon balm. Okay. The lemon balm tea. All right. Lemon balm tea. Coco! Coco! Welcome into my celebration of 1 year on the tube. Running through these YouTube streets. 1 year, baby. 1 year. Okay. We're gonna be doing a little bit of back down memory lane. But I'm celebrating with tea and some information and benefits. Because what's this channel about? Health, wellness, and all things health and about all things wealth and health and wellness. I'm talking about all things health and wellness. Yes. So we're gonna talk about the lemon balm tea. Now, I actually originally got lemon balm tea and I use it periodically, but I know I got it because it was said to help improve thyroid health, right? So because I have hyperthyroidism, right? That's one thing I do still have and am managing at this time. So it's hyperthyroidism is what I have. But it's a member of the mint family. It contains um, acid and flavonoids, which are good for you, and natural calming and aromatic. So it's a calming tea as well. And it reduces stress, anxiety, helps promote better sleep, and it eases bloating, digestion, and cognitive functions and focus. Now, who can't use some tea for some focus? Okay. Who can't? Who can't? All right. Everybody can. Yes. Thank you, Coco. We can use some tea for some focus. Okay. So we all can use a little focus. You can work on your focus by so many different measures, and there's no reason not to do it. I mean, we will do everything else. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this because I need to calm down. You'll take a swig of a piece of some wine and say you need to calm down. And you never know what's in the alcohol in the wine. They tell you red wine is good for you, but you know, could be not. But hibiscus tea. I used to drink red wine every night, baby, every night. And then I came across tea. That's why I'm sharing the tea with you. Okay. So the hibiscus tea, which I'm getting ready to go over here for y'all right now. And I'm going to bring in here because I have more than this. But when I went to Egypt, I came back with the original tea, the original flower from the um, original flower from Egypt. Let me show you what it looks like. Let me get one of my lights in here too, because it's kind of dim. I don't like the way I'm looking on this camera. It's kind of making me upset, honestly. Let me get one of my lights in here. The lighting is off a little bit, y'all. And forgive me for not being lighting it up. Here we go. There we go. Let me see where I want it to be. That's a little better, y'all. What y'all think? I think that's a little better. Okay. So this is what the tea looks like, y'all. Right from the source, baby. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay. Look at it. I am the light. Light, light, light. That's me. I am the light. I like the way you glow, queen. Glow. I'm glowing. All right. So that's the original hibiscus tea from Egypt or Kemet, whatever, however you refer to it. I refer to it as Kemet. It's the original and it smells good. And I know that was over a year ago, but I still utilize this tea because for me, it's going nowhere. I bought so much because it was such a great price. It's going nowhere. I'm going to use it until it's gone. So if it take me another year, I'll be using this tea. I'm letting you know that right now because hibiscus has properties out of this world. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I use hibiscus tea as a staple in my kitchen and in my everyday routine pretty much when I was going through um, trying to reverse my high blood pressure. Okay. So I am not a doctor. I'm not giving medical advice. I am just sharing my experience. If you have any questions like that, you might want to check with your medical care provider. Okay. But I actually reversed my high blood pressure um, and this was one of the staples that I used. I did it with diet and I used other herbs and remedies as well to assist with that. And hibiscus tea is huge on reducing high blood pressure. Okay. So, one, it's high in vitamin C, it's tart, cranberry like flavor. And then it supports healthy blood pressure and cholesterol. Kind of reminds you of the Robios tea. Kind of why I got the Robios tea because it was a play off of the hibiscus tea, which then in turn, I also lowered my cholesterol by numbers, like huge numbers, digits. So my cholesterol, and I was taking all of my cholesterol. I was taking off the cholesterol medicine and the high blood pressure medication. And I'm not saying it was all because of the tea. You have to make changes in your whole entire life. You have to make changes in your life. Okay. You taking notes? Absolutely, absolutely. Um, and then I have a whole I have a whole video on here where I break down teas, also, Coco, if you want to see that, where I go into benefits. I go through my tea cabinet. It says make your kitchen your pharmacy. That's the name of it. I think that's the name of it, but I know that's what I'm saying throughout the whole time. Make your kitchen your pharmacy. Okay. Because anything that you're putting in your body should be something that is healthy for your body. Hennessy Rose is in the building. Health and wealth. Health is wealth. Yes, it is. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you, my sister. It's been a minute. All right. So the other things that it has is it's a diuretic. So it gets you to going to the restroom and releasing all of that off of your kidneys, releasing water off of your feet, your body, things like that. Okay. And then it also has a skin glowing feature. Okay. So there you go. All right. All right. So there you go. There you go. Now, chamomile tea. And tell me, who don't like chamomile tea? Because I know I do. I love me some chamomile tea. Why do I love me some chamomile tea? Because I'm that person that's up all night scrolling on YouTube or scrolling the streets of any social media platform or just researching something, reading instead of taking my butt to bed and going to sleep. So guess what chamomile does? It puts you to sleep. Okay, so we can ready to talk about the properties. It has a natural mild sedative. Okay. Scrolosis. Yes, exactly. Instead of taking my butt to sleep. It has a natural sedative compound. So, what does a sedative do? It knocks you out, right? So, get you some chamomile tea. Y'all don't have to get the same brand I have, but I use the Buddha teas. I get it from a place here called Only on Earth. And also, but I know you can find these anywhere. And then actually, if you like, I'll put the link in my description box and you can get it from Amazon because I know Amazon has it as well. And I am an affiliate and I do get paid for qualifying purchases. So if y'all click that link, boom, y'all can get the teas. All right. So that would be a good way to support the channel. Thank you for all your support tonight. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. I'd love to see everybody in here with the likes up, fingers up, thumbs up. It is my YouTube anniversary, y'all. Come through. All right, let's talk about the rest of the benefits of chamomile tea. It calms the nerves and supports sleep. It soothes the stomach and helps with indigestion, and it relieves menstrual cramps and tension. So that might be important for a lot of people, but y'all know, if y'all know anything about me, I don't have that issue anymore in my life. And I haven't had it for a very long time because I was an early releaser of that. Okay. Early release. I'm going to open up my window in my kitchen, y'all, because it's a little, oh, hot. A little hot, hot. It's raining here, though. Yep. So, all right. So back to it, 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 back to it. All right. So now, and it's a great stress reliever. Okay. So that's chamomile tea. It really works, y'all. I'm not promoting something that don't work for you because I am a tea drinker, especially this time of year and this time of season. I am a tea drinker. Okay. I drink tea. I love to partake in tea. So that's why we're gonna talk about tea tonight because I'm gonna be spilling the tea in a little bit. So y'all stick around when I'm going to talk about the tea about being on YouTube for 1 year. So that's what I'm gonna do. So next one is mullein leaf tea. Now, this is a very important for this time of year as well. So, like, this is very important for this time of year because it has the properties of uh, respiratory support, All right. It clears mucus. It soothes the lungs, helps ease coughs, colds, and bronchial irritation, reduces inflammation in the respiratory tract, and supports overall lung health. Okay. And it's great for detoxing the lungs. So if you're a smoker or a vapor, I don't promote smoking or vaping because I am a quitter, right? I did quit. I was a quitter. I was one and I quit it. I was a quitter. And here, I'm going to tell you this chamomile tea, this mullein tea is what you need to be drinking on and sipping on and make it a regular basis so that you can keep your lungs clear. Because one thing that's for sure and for certain, COPD, dealing with those vapes, are on an all-time high. Okay. We don't even know what they're putting in those vapes. So, that's one thing. But then we got this cold season where kids are going to school. They're getting, it's okay to even give your children some, but when checking with your doctor, okay? Find out from your doctor if it's okay to give your children some of this tea, because I'm not going to tell you it's okay to give it up to your children, okay? Now, my next tea I'm going to tell you about. Now, this is another one of my favorites that I use, and it's called ashwanda. Ashwanda tea. Okay, so ashwanda tea, it actually says it's a miracle on the box. All right, so it helps balance hormone stress, and it also contains anti-stress and anti-inflammatory compounds. It reduces cortisol and supports um, adrenal health, which is beautiful. Okay. And it boosts your mood, energy, and focus, but it also relaxes you. So that focus thing is huge, y'all. It's a relaxation. It improves sleep quality and hormone balance. And let me explain to you why that's important. A lot of us spend a lot of time not getting the sleep and the rest that we need. That is a huge part of your health overall. We might think going out here working out, exercising, eating right, doing all those are beautiful things to do. But when you're not getting the sleep, your body doesn't have time to rest and recuperate and regenerate itself in order to do what? Heal and digest everything. Your body, you don't have to tell your body what to do, but you need to go ahead and go to sleep at night. Go to bed at night. Howard! I am beautiful, Howard. I am 1 year on YouTube today, October 27th. I am beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Now, what I am going to, those were all the teas that I was highlighting today. I did go ahead and pull up the bananas Foster, which I told you I got from one of my YouTube associates here, Zanacious Roots. So check her out, Zanacious Roots. When I tell you, baby, this smells divine and it tastes delicious. I don't put any sweeteners in it. I drink it just like that, as well as the Zen berry, which I think tonight, because I'm chilling, I think I'm gonna have me some Bananas Foster, okay? Because Banana Foster has magnesium, potassium, and it's naturally sweet and mild, okay? So think about that, y'all, okay? And then it helps your body to relax and promotes restful sleep, as well as it supports the muscle recovery and heart health, aids in digestion, and provides gentle energy. And it's a natural mood lifting. Ah, it's naturally mood lifting. Do I need to lift my mood anymore tonight? But I'm definitely having some. All right. Yes, please press the like button. Thank you, Coco. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So this number 22 keep popping up here, y'all. Say 22 and there's 22 people watching. Thank you so much for being here. So we get ready to make some tea. So I'm gonna set y'all down because I'm gonna use the same glass that I used earlier, and I'm gonna make me some bananas Foster tea tonight. Okay. My other one was this one. It had butterfly pea flower in it, but it also had like dried apples, and some other ingredients as well. Blackberry uh, and strawberry, dried strawberry, papaya, and blackberries in here. It's called Zenberry Delight. Okay, so with that one, it having the butterfly pea flower in it, it gives it a beautiful color. It is caffeine free. All of these teas are caffeine free. It enhances the brain function and memory and reduces anxiety and stress. How many of us could use some reduction of anxiety and stress? Check out my girls, the Nation's Roots. This is the real deal. Let me show y'all what it looked like, how beautiful it looks, okay? Terrific, that's right. I don't know if y'all can see, but there you go. Look how beautiful that is. Y'all can see it. There you go. You see that? Look at the color on that. Look at the color. It's beautiful. That's purple. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Go ahead and put it back in there. All right. So yes, yes. Girl, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Coco. For real. And the banana sponsor, I'm gonna show you what it looks like, but I'm gonna be using, I need to clean this really quick because I used this earlier for my hibiscus tea. As you can see, it has the red on there. So we're gonna drop that in there. We're gonna rinse it out. Give me a minute. We're gonna put this back on the eye so it can get back to what it was doing. All right. So this little tea thing here, you definitely can find this on my Amazon store. I'll put it on there so that y'all know how to find it. But I'm an Amazon store. My links in my description. All right. So we're getting ready to do the banana fosters. I'm gonna put. Oh my God, I love the banana foster. Okay, I love, love, love it, love it. It's so good. It's gonna be so good, y'all. It's gonna be so freaking good. And so what I do is I just take it and I put this in there and just grab up some when I get down to the bottom. Sometimes I pull it out, but as you can see, you see how it's doing? There you go. And what I'm gonna do is make sure I'm getting enough in there. I just see that it's a little wet. I should have dried it off. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't. I wasn't thinking. Let me use my fingers and get some more and put it into the little. You don't need a lot. What they saying, Lala? What they saying in the chat? Is that Spanish they speaking? If it's something negative, don't repeat it. You ain't know I had a translator in here, did you? Camilio, welcome in. Ah, hello, friends from the US of A. Give me a second. I'm going to get me quite a bit more in here. We're going to be making this tea up, baby. Okay. All right. Yes. 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 There we go. Okay. And what we're going to do. Oh, there we go. The only thing about this and the bananas foster is happy Monday. The only thing about this and the bananas foster is that it comes out the little holes. And so sometimes I have to strain it to get all of it out. But sometimes I just eat it, right? You going to make you, yes, and come back and have tea with me? Yes, yes, yes. So I'm using my glass because this is what I want to use, but I have teacups, but I want y'all to see the color and all of that. So we're gonna go ahead and uh fill this up. Yes. Woo, baby, yes. Let me put a little bit more water in there. Okay. So let me show y'all. It's already turning colors, as you can see. It's already turning colors. It's like an elixir. It's like an elixir. How does the heat feel in this mason jar? You know it's hot, girl. You know I'm about to get me a paper towel. You know I'm about to get me a paper towel. You know this. And you know this, man. Yes. Thank you for passing the energy. Thank you so much, passing the energy. Hey, Tammy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for being here, Tammy. I appreciate it. Yes, I am. And tonight I'm talking about teas, and we're making tea. So she got Lala gonna say how I feel in that mason jar. You know how I feel, sis. It look like it's got quite a bit of floaties in there from the tea. So I will be straining this, y'all. Just so you know, I will be straining this for sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna do though, I'm gonna get a lid, one of my smaller lids I got up here, like so, and I'm gonna put it on here so it can steep. Let me show y'all what I mean. So I put it on here so it can steep like so. Okay. It's not covering the whole thing, but it gives it a steeping, right? Oh no, it's not sour sop. It's actually banana Foster's tea. Um, I want some sour sop, but I don't have any. And I want to make sure when I get it from a great source. So, I don't just buy sour sop tea from anywhere, right? But this I bought from one of my people here on YouTube. Her name is a fellow content creator. Her name is Zanacious Root. Okay. Um, I've been drinking this tea and it's absolutely divine. Okay. And as y'all can see, I got a split camera. And the reason the camera is split is because I'm going to be sharing some of my, uh, sharing with you some of my, hold on one second. Let me get my other device so I'm going to be sharing with you some of my timeline on YouTube. So I'm going to leave my tea here and I'm going to let it steep. And I'm going to bring you with me and this light here because I'm going to take this light with me. So make sure y'all can see me in the other room. All right. Because we're going to cut this light out just in case people want to walk by and look in my house. All right. So here we go. I'm going to put this one right here. And y'all about to see two of me. There you go. All right. I don't know if I'm echoing now. Am I echoing? I know it's kind of weird, but this is what we do as content creators. Jay, I'm in here. I'm glad you're here because I'm about to bring you up, sis. I'm not echoing good. Thank you so much. All right, so um, I'm getting ready to share with y'all some highlights from my first year. I didn't put it together, so I'm going to be searching through here, but bear with me because we're going to have a good time over here tonight. And we're going to be talking about this is, y'all know this platform right here when y'all see it. Y'all know this is, y'all know that this is where a lot of things went down. Coco, your interview happened here. Lala, your interview happened here. Jay, your interview didn't happen here, but it happened. So we get ready to have some conversation, right? So let's go ahead here and get this going. I'm gonna have to pull up my laptop and I'm gonna get this going here. I'm gonna pull this over here and we're gonna set this down. Yes, coach. 1 year on YouTube, coach. 1 year on YouTube. Yes. We are doing it up big over here. We're doing it simple, honestly, because we've been doing it big all year long. So we're doing it really simple. You know what I'm saying? We're really simple here. We getting it down and getting simple here. So we get ready. But I'm having tea. So if you have some tea and you want to get your tea going, please get your tea so you can have some tea with me. Coach Me Reen in the house. Yes, I remember um, meeting all of you. You know, if I could go down memory lane like that, I would definitely be doing that. I mean, since you're in the building, Coach Me Reen and Lala, I met y'all at the same time, two coaches. And I think, our relationship has been wonderful. This has been an awesome time here on YouTube. Um, I met Jay first. She was one of my first that I actually started communicating with and kicking it with. I remember highlighting her in one of my videos that I was talking about small views don't mean low. I mean, does low views doesn't mean that it doesn't have any good content. I don't remember the exact name of the video, but yes, absolutely. So we get ready to do some back down memory lane right here, right now, as we speak. So give me 1 second while I pull this up. Oh, let me find my other phone. All right here. Okay. So got all these phones, y'all. All right. Okay, y'all ready? Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. So, first of all, I know all of y'all. I want to tell y'all from the beginning. First of all, I want to welcome everybody in. I know I got right into the tea because the tea is really what, you know, my channel is about. My whole channel is about health and wellness. It has been, it's been some ups and downs. I've been in and out of what I actually was always, but I always came back to it, right? I always came back to it. I dipped into so many different things, right? So I had wrote something, but I'm not gonna read it because that's cheesy. Uh, but I do want to thank everybody for being here and rocking with me throughout this whole time. Thank you for being part of it, whether you joined and started supporting the channel yesterday or a year ago. Thank you so much for being here, all of you who rock with me. I appreciate that. And let's see here. Let's see. That's not the right one. I'm gonna pull me up some videos. Okay, here we go. So I released my first video on October 27, 2024. And that video was called Dash Made Me Do It. Everybody know who Dash is, right? The name of that video was called Dash Made Me Do It. And I had a whole plan. And when I started this, I had a whole plan of what I was going to do. The first thing I was going to do was um, you know, make sure I focused on health and wellness and this. But you say you know what you're gonna do, but you don't really know what you're gonna do. You think you know what you're gonna do, but you really don't know what you're gonna do. Right. So that's pretty much how that works. And y'all probably like, why y'all got yourself on two screens? I told you I'm going to share the screen with you so y'all can see. So give me just a moment. I need to pull up my channel. First of all, this is what my channel is about. Um, Here, give me a second. I need to go from another channel because it don't give me what I need. Let me go to another channel. Switch accounts. Ba, ba, ba. Let's go from this channel. All right, this looks good. And go to videos. And we're going to go to the oldest video on the screen, okay? So here it is. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around so y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see. Can y'all see? Think y'all can see. Yes. Okay. So it looks like y'all can see. All right. So this is the video that I made. It says 11 months ago. And I got 77 views, but I didn't get 77 views right away. I think I got like 15 views, 25 views, something like that on the first few days. Um, but this video here is what I want to play for you because this video here was how excited I was after I made my first video that a few days later I decided I'm going to keep going on this YouTube channel and continue to put out my information. So I'm going to show y'all. So I'm back again, and today I'm so excited because I did it. I did it. Yesterday, I did it yesterday. I posted my first video. I just got out here. I just did it. I just pushed the button, just like push the button. That's all I did. I was encouraged by this content creator, and they provided me with so much motivation and encouragement. I did do the video. You can see the video in my description. I posted it below. You can watch it when you're done watching this one because I am so excited. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I finally did it. I prepared and prepared and prepared and then spontaneously just did it. Check it out. It says just do it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but it says just do it. Like Nike. That's what I did. Ah, so now that I got that out the way, I feel a lot better about doing videos because it really wasn't that scary at all. Um, it was more so preparing to do it was more tedious than just doing it. So, as my model has been in the past, um, just do it. I've always said Nike had the best model to just do it, and I did. And that right there was my second video on YouTube that I put on there because I did it. And I thought I was doing good, y'all, because I was sitting up there like, doing some transitions and things. However, the one video, let me show y'all this, is the video that talks about what my channel is about, right? So, welcome to Queen's Alchemy. And yes, I am the queen. I am the queen. And my name is Noreen, and I'm going to be providing with all kinds of content. We're going to talk about food addiction. We'll talk about my journey through food addiction, how I overcame it. We're going to go into so many different depths of health and wellness, mental health, physical activity, how to reverse disease in your body, different fasting techniques to help detox your body, going through different detoxes. On the light side too. I want to do some challenges, have some fun, enjoy one another, camaraderie with one another, building up each other, supporting one another, just coming together just as a community. And I'm just ready to build this community. So if you on board, let me know because I'm ready to build the community. I just want, I've been doing this for a while since January by myself and just kind of, listening to myself, listening to my body. That's another thing I talk about. Listen to your first mind, listen to the things that you hear that you aren't sure if you're actually verbally hearing these things or if it's some thought that you have in your head. So many different things that we're going to cover on this channel. We're just going to dive into whatever it is. And if you got any suggestions or anything as a topic that you want to talk about, you can put them in the comment section. So let's roll together. Let's ride out. Let's do this. And we don't go giving instructions for sure. Like we don't tell you if you want to be part of the community to hit the buttons that says subscribe. We don't say that. And we don't say, if you like the video, click the like button. We don't say that. You just do. You know what to do. You know what to do. So I don't have to get no instructions. Um, But and if you think that somebody else might get some help or some help out of some help out of I like that spin on that. I like that spin on that. Get some help out of it. Go ahead, share it too, because oops, we don't give instructions, but you know what to do if you know somebody that can get some benefit out of it. So I look forward to this going forward. Being here, chit chatting with you all. Look forward to talking with you on the next video, and we'll chat then. I want everybody to have a beautiful evening, a beautiful morning, a beautiful night, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. Peace, love, and blessings to you. Okay, y'all. So I want y'all to know, uh, right, you know what to do. I used to say that all the time. I didn't used to say subscribe, like, none of that. I used to be like, they know what to do. Why do I need to give them instruction on what to do? Some people need instruction, I guess. However, that video there, when I made that video, it solidified, everything, for me. And I say that to say it covered all the bases of what this channel was to encapsulate, right? It broke it down. And if you actually paid attention about how we actually, what I've been doing throughout this year, I tapped in and on a lot of these points that I said I wanted to get through, the challenges, the fasting, you get what I'm saying? I've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like that made me happy to see that, building a team, a people, a group of people. Oh, Coco, welcome to the club, to the tribe. I'm saying club. Welcome to the tribe. Thank you so much for becoming a member of Queen's Alchemy on her 1 year anniversary. Yes, yes. And just so you know that this here video is going to, I'm glad you did that because I told you that's why I was telling you about the other one. Because this video is probably going to go into the membership only group once it's after it aired live. Okay. So if you're part of that group, you can watch it back. If not, but we're gonna keep it moving, y'all. So that was just those two things, those two videos are the ones that really stand out to me when it comes down to it. As far as what my channel is about, right? But then I remember as I was going through this process, right? So a lot of people ask you, what was the hardest thing about being on YouTube for the past year? I mean, I'm sure that's the question that's going through everybody's mind. And I would say the one thing that everybody tells you to do was the hardest thing to do, and that's to be consistent. That is the hardest thing to do because when you're trying to be consistent, it can become challenging. You do find yourself wanting to take a break. You find yourself wanting to do other things, but you're enjoying yourself the entire time. So now, when I look back on this, I know that I took a different turn as it became, the further I got along. I started doing videos like this, right? I was like, okay, well, we about health and wellness. So if we about health and wellness, let's talk about this, right? So let me see. Let me get back to where I need to be. All right, give me a second. Give me a second. All right. So um let's go here. All right. So I did some, and I'm just gonna flip this around so I can scoot through it because I'm not gonna play the videos like that, on here continuously. But I went from DoDash made me do it to talking about what my channel was about to talking about my mental health. My very next video was about my mental health. And um, it was about my job. I don't know if any of y'all ever watched that video, but it was about my job. And what have I been talking about all the time for the past year? The plantation, y'all. The plantation. So this was about, breaking free from the plantation. Is it impacting my mental health? You get what I'm saying? So this was, yes, consistency is key, Jay. Yes, it is. And then I went into things talking about um, you know, lunch. And then here go me with the teas. This is me with the hibiscus tea. Okay. So I did the hibiscus tea here. I did the nice cream here. So a lot of y'all wasn't really connected with me when I was doing these. This was Thanksgiving last year, so this is almost a year to the date. Thanksgiving last year, this was released, and I took this over to. It wasn't released Thanksgiving; it was released the week after Thanksgiving. This was my secret cheesecake recipe, which I was excited about. It was snowing here in North Carolina. And then here I started my 22-day rolling fast challenge. This was my very first challenge. I was not even on the YouTube, 2 months, and I threw out my first challenge. You get what I'm saying? So I was trying to do what it is I said I was going to do on this channel. But as you can see, I have a lot of food videos. But right here, this video here, it's for members only. Of course, I can see it because I'm the person whose video it is. But in this video, this is the first video where I tagged someone. And this is the video I tagged my sister, Kiss from Jay, because she was called Jay. Put it in there. What did I used to call you? I ain't gonna even tell y'all what it was. Thank you for the high five, Pastor Energy. Thank you. I'm not gonna even tell you what I used to call her. If she's still in here, what did I used to call you, Jay? What did I used to call you all the time? And if you don't remember, it's cool, but I used to call her that all the time, y'all. And so that was the first video that I tagged Jay in there. And then here, these were all videos I did for cooking. I did stuffed cabbage. And here, this was the very first time that I came across wanting to. It took me a long time, it felt like, but when I look at the time frame on there of how long when that video was released, it says 9 months ago, but it felt like it was forever for me to release that video. And that video is about my food addiction, y'all. It's about my food addiction, y'all. Here, I'm gonna play a little clip of that for y'all. But we don't judge the food addiction. I'm gonna be covering this popular topic. We listen and don't judge. And I'm going to be going into the real about food addiction. I want to make sure you understand that this is a judge-free zone. If you feel so compelled to drop some comments in the comment section about your experience, because I'm going to share mine. Let's get into it. It's confession time. We listen, but we don't judge. Yes, Jay. Even when I was pretending to diet, we listen, but we don't judge. I would eat an entire pie or an entire cake by myself. We listen, but we don't judge. I would sneak out of the house without anyone knowing. I would make midnight runs to McDonald's at 1 a.m. We listen, but we don't judge. I once was eating so much that I got sick and I threw up and came back and finished the meal and continued to eat. We listen, but we don't judge. One time I ate 2 Big Macs, 2 large fries, and a large orange drink, and 2 apple pie. Thank you, Coco. I appreciate you so much. Judge. Just January of this year, I used to eat every day a 3 entree meal from Panda Express, and sometimes twice a day. We listen, but we don't judge. When I look back on these things that have brought me to this place where I am today, it makes me realize that food addiction is a real thing. The impact that it has on your mental health, your physical health, the impact it has on your emotions, how you have the tendency to want to hide these things from others. We listen, but we don't judge. Hmm. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. If y'all want to watch it, you can. It's 12 minutes long. I'm not gonna be playing that whole thing. But yes, um, and it is cause, it's the cause of the chemicals, Jay. Yes, the chemicals, they're not, it's not food. They use products and chemicals. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not food. So it's not something that nourishes the body. So you don't get full from it. You don't necessarily get full from it. You let me see. I think you can, there we go, because that's driving me crazy. All right, so you don't necessarily get full from it. You can um just keep eating and eating and eating. That's why you can eat those chips like that. Like when you're eating chips, that's why you can just keep eating those chips because of the stuff that they put on it. They do that all the time. Yeah. Even human meat. Absolutely. There's so many things in this food called food that's not food, right? So I'm gonna continue, y'all. All right, let me turn this back on and flip it around. And we're going to get off of this one because this one almost made me cry, y'all, because this was something that I struggled. I struggled so hard to release this video because I was like, am I ready to tell them that I am a food addict? Am I ready to reveal that? Am I ready to be in that position? And I'm like, well, it's time. It's going to help somebody, right? I only got 39 views on that video. I wanted so many more views because I wanted so many people to see that. Here, after the 22-day fasting challenge, um, yeah, it does cause pain. It causes dis-ease in the body too. That's why I'm big on fasting. You got to release this stuff from your body, the toxins and all of that. You have to do that, right? Even parasite cleanses are a major thing to do. Um, But here was when I released my weight from, this was my reveal after my 22-day fasting challenge. And then here I did my first chili. And then I started another challenge. I started a 30-day fasting challenge that I was starting, but I actually ended up getting ill and not being able to go through with it. But here I made vegan coleslaw. And then this one, when I started losing those subscribers, a lot of y'all remember that. So that was one of the downs in being on YouTube and learning YouTube is to find out that you are going to lose subscribers. So I even started dabbling in content creator information. You know what I'm saying? Giving people information about the content, about what they can do and what's important. Because when we share with each other, it's important. We build a whole bond over here. And the bond that we built over here on Queen's Alchemy is huge. And then, we were part of, and we'll get there. So I'm not gonna bring it up yet. But here go the video I was telling you about here, Coco. I don't know if you could see it. But there's the video right here that I was talking about right here. The cocoa, the herbal teas for detoxing. Okay, that's it. And then I did baked beans, a lot of cooking. Y'all know this is my famous video here. Um, Y'all see the views on there, 631 views for the carrot dog recipe. And this is one of my favorite meals, y'all, the carrot dogs. Also, I got over 400 on my veggie sandwich, and y'all know I can eat that every day. But I mentioned to you the parasite cleanse. Here I talk about the parasite cleanse. Okay. So here where I'm talking about the cleanse, and then I go into talking about the spirit team. All these things support what I showed you that I said I would be doing on my channel, right? So as you go on, it's a couple more. So I made all my content related items, my member items. So people on the membership, there's a whole content creator section in a playlist on my members channel. So you can have that to look at and reference back because it's definitely helpful. And then I put cookies and pizza. And I then decided that you need to know about the red dye. Red dye number 3. Yeah. So it's affecting our children. And then this was one of my this was a huge one right here. This one blew up so fast. It was my raw vegan burrito. It blew up so fast on YouTube. That when I first posted it. I mean, those views were probably from the first 2 or 3 days. So, and then it went into the vegan pasta and so on and so forth. So then what happened? This is going into like recent stuff, right? So these are all recent videos. These are all the videos that I've done as far as content related. Where did I spend my time, y'all? Where did I spend my time? Where? Right here on live. And y'all know I did a 45-day live challenge right here. I ended up being 45 days. It was actually broke into 20 days and then 30 days. I'm showing y'all my table with the McDonald's. Well, I'm telling y'all not to go to McDonald's. I did not go to McDonald's. I did not go to McDonald's. My grandbabies brought those buckets over here. uh, Hold on. My grandbabies brought that buckets over here. So um y'all know I went into the um live challenge. So when I got into the live challenge, I hit hard 45 days. That's what took me over the top. And then before I even hit that live challenge, I was introduced by Kiss from Jay, where she handed over the baton to do interviews with other content creators. And when she did this, it opened up a whole nother door for me that was nothing to do with health and wellness. But then I said, I'm going to start focusing on the health and wellness of your YouTube channel as well. So I started implementing that. But it didn't stay long, but definitely that. All things Mia J. Welcome in. Thank you for the happy YouTube anniversary. Thank you so much. And so then we started doing Collab and Grow right here on Queen's Alchemy, 22 questions with the Queen. And if I didn't grab you up during that time, you lucky. Because a lot of people was like, I'm scared. I don't want to do that. Oh my God, what you gonna ask me? What you gonna do? If Coach still in here, she knows she was one of them. Was like, I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. And Lala, I finally convinced her to do it. Coco, I had to convince her to do it. She in here too. Jay was my very first interview. My second interview was Fatima, Ghana Africa Bound. And she talked about her Ghana Africa bound journey. And guess what? She's in Ghana, y'all. She made it there. Her home is still being built, but she's in Ghana. So, this is what I'm saying. This is what's happened over this period of time. So many different things, right? So many different things. And then, I was always consistently trying to keep the momentum of the health and wellness, but then at the same time, I got lost in Collab and Grow because that became my baby. I was doing 2 and 3 interviews a week. You know what I'm saying? And 2 and 3 interviews a week. But the purpose of Collab and Grow was to get people to see and collab with other content creators so we can not for me to grow, but for all of us to grow together. And that was the vision behind what Jay was doing. Jay said, hey, I'm going to interview you, and then you go interview some people, and then we can get all of ourselves exposed to out here so people can know who we are. But not only know who we are and that we have a channel, but to know who we are behind the content. I know that was the mission. I don't know how many people actually ran with it, but I ran with it. I'm that kind of person though. I'm that kind of person. So I can't put it, everybody don't do it that way, right? Then as time went on, I did trivia nights. Those were fun. Everybody loved the trivia nights. Everybody loved the trivia nights. Um, Let me see. So many videos. I would not, when it comes to lives, I did lives like never before. Let me turn it around for you just so you can see the whole. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. This is just lives. This is starting from the top. Look at that. These are just lives. All lives. Y'all remember I did the collab and grow, cook collab and grow twice with Chef Hit Dice. That was awesome and off the hook. We took it to another level. I've interviewed Coach. I've interviewed who else I got here? Who else I got here? There go Trish, Homebody Trish. Let's see who else we got up here. I did a collab with, it wasn't a 22 questions, but I did a collab and grow giveaway from one of my trivia nights with the source. I interviewed New Heights, New Views, New Views, New Heights. That was an awesome interview. Um, Amisha, Creative Living with Amisha. That was an awesome interview. This was an awesome interview with Fatima. These things, this is awesome, y'all. I'm telling you, like, this was it. I did an interview here with Rooted in Essential Oils. So many things, so many things. There go Chef Hit Dice. Who is that? That's Coach Mean. Uh, oh, my sister. I ain't seen her in so long, but there is why my head am I going blank? Honey Lover Friend. Honey Lover Friend. There go Lala, y'all. Lala. All right. And then I did the real Fee Nicole, Zoe Madden. I mean, I done had some of the road dogs up in here. Y'all know what I'm saying? We done had some real road dogs through here. Let's see. Let's see. There go my second collab, cooking collab. T. There go T. I know it's not T's journey. Life with T. Oh, that's one right there. That is Tampa. It's Home Creek. Homestead, I mean. There go Stephanie 57. Let me see who else I got. I did some throwbacks, y'all, from back in the day. So those are some things that y'all can go back and rewatch. I also did, who is that? Oh, that's Tampa. I did two. Oh, the one with Tampa did me and I did Tampa. So that's two different ones. Okay. And then we did Mary's Life Journey, Candy K All Day. This was epic, y'all. This was epic with my guy and my guy. I haven't seen him in a minute, but Anthony Holmes, 71. This was epic, y'all. Talking to him was epic. I learned so much about that man. He has a beautiful heart, beautiful spirit. I thank you so much, Anthony Holmes, for the music that you created for the channel and the music that you created for the Are You Locked In community. And then I'm going to tell you, come May, because this is right here where we're at. This was the celebration, y'all. I had a celebration in May of 2025 because I hit 1,000 subscribers. Okay. I hit 1,000 subscribers and I had a whole party. Y'all know I decked it out like it was a birthday party. Um, And I'm gonna also play some of the music tonight too, for the Are You Locked In? I was featured on the Are You Locked In magazine. I was in issue number 2. There's my sister right there, Coco, Cozy at Coco's. If y'all didn't catch that interview, make sure y'all tap into that interview. I interviewed Pencil Poetry. I interviewed Brit Family Fun. Wow, Simply Alana. Just so many. Jared Talks, Lisa Bell, just, and then the source interviewed me 5 questions with the source. That was just 3 months ago. Wow. And then I got into my juicing even more, even more. And so I got monetized in June. So basically from Naima, welcome in. From the time that I started on YouTube till May. So from November to May, it took me 7 months ish to get 1,000 subscribers and to be monetized on YouTube. So that was yes, that was a fire time. I had a great time. And so definitely that was a great time. So my most recent collab I did was with Whole Man Speaks, where we did a healthy mind exchange. But my baby, and most of y'all know it was my baby because I used to say it all the time, was a collective build, right? So we did the collective build, which was dealing with the health side of things, the healthy mindset, dealing with how you think about food, how you move and move around food. Hey, yes, Naima. And um the collective bill a lot of times had Coach Mean. I had Stephanie 57 Journey. I had uh, Lala every time. I had Rooted in Essential Oils. I had it was another coach. Why can't I think of her name right now? I haven't seen her in forever. What's her name, y'all? Coach. I can't think of her name, y'all. We also had my sister, Mind Journey. Yes, Mind Journey. I don't know if y'all know, but Mind Journey had been going through some things. I had talked to her privately. She was a little ill, but she's doing better. I'm gonna check on her, but hopefully everything's going well with her. Yes, yes, yes. So I can't remember. Oh, Coach Sherry, thank you so much. I have not seen Coach Sherry in a minute, y'all. But that was some of the things. So then as we move forward and move past that, I took a hiatus, y'all. I stopped YouTube. I stopped YouTube. Like I came in and I visited some of y'all channels. I kept supporting from this side, but I wasn't releasing anything for 30 days. I needed that hiatus. And it seemed like soon as I got monetized, it's a reevaluation that you do. You start thinking, what am I going to do different, right? What am I going to do different? Um, am I going to take this channel? What we going to do to take this, what I'm going to do to take this channel to the next level? Because I'm already at the next level. I'm at 1,000 subscribers. I'm monetized. I need to get something to make my channel soar through soar. But my main goal was not just to make the channel soar, because that really wasn't ever my goal to begin with. I wanted to touch people. I wanted to reach people. I wanted people to learn and be able to um, rock with me and support me, and I support them, and I give my information and people give theirs. That's why I rock so hard with Coach Mean Reen, with Lala. You know what I'm saying? Because they do what I do, and they're very big inspirations to me in that sector. You get what I'm saying? In that sector of what it is that I do. So they keep me motivated. So when I see them and I'm like, oh my gosh, it just reminds me that I just need to keep it going. Coach Mireen always say, stop stopping, right? That's something that I took away from Coach Mireen, which was stop stopping. Not that I did it, but I did take that from you. Um, yeah, yeah. Jay, you have to reset and rethink what you're doing, because you got to see what it is that is actually going to work for your channel. What brings the people to the channel, what will be beneficial for the people, what will be beneficial for you in return. How does it work? What does it look like? That whole nine. And guess what? It wasn't until I came back after my reset and I said, I'm going to do Three drops every week. I'm going to drop 3 videos a week in a live. And I did not do that. But the more I continue to um, work around and see what works for me, I realized that my Vibrations on the Plate series was huge, where people were actually coming and watching. And Vibrations on the Plate, which some people don't even know it was a series. Some people don't even know it's a series. Um, oh, and what did you say? I'm about to do it again, and the scrollotions can slow down for creating. Exactly. We have to do these resets in order to continue to be in that place and do what we need to do. For me, like I said, it wasn't until I did Vibrations on the Plate that I saw the difference, where I was cooking again, where I was in the kitchen again, where people was paying attention. That's that they like that, right? That's what people were telling me. Hey, and from the beginning, if y'all looked at my videos, my biggest views were coming from my food videos. So I knew this, but that's not all I wanted to do. So now I know how to incorporate and infuse these things um into my channel, where it doesn't disrupt the food aspect of it, but it accents the food aspect of it. You got to do a lot of research to see where you want to be, right? So my last video, because y'all know I just finished the series of fall soups Saturday. Fall Soup Saturday. I did 4 different soups, actually 5, because I participated in a collab with Mary's Life Journey. That was the original one where I did the butternut squash, jerk butternut squash. But I did 5 soups of my own. Zuppa Toscana, which was a Olive Garden copycat. I did the tortellini soup. You would like that one, Jay. You would like the tortellini soup. It's got pasta in it, sis. I did that one. I also did a broccoli, cream of broccoli soup. And this past Saturday, which was the finale, I did the pasta fagioli. Pasta fagioli. It was another soup that was a copycat from Olive Garden. So that was that. And so that's where I came from. I know you would, sis. And so that was that. And so the tortellini soup, it was delicious too. My sister is and my mama were my taste testers. And so it brings me to my current journey here on YouTube, which is I am doing Project 199. That means I am going to be releasing weight, not just physically. So I'm using that as a gauge, right? So, but mentally, physically. If y'all looked at that picture where I said we listen, but we if y'all saw how skinny my face was, I was smaller then. You know what I'm saying? I was smaller then. But I'm releasing weight to 199 pounds is my goal. And that's just the physical goal on the scale. But it has nothing to do with all the other things that I'm releasing that no longer serves me, right? That's my own personal part of the journey. But I just want to let you know that that is things that I am doing. I'm journaling on a regular basis, those things. But tap in tomorrow, because tomorrow, what we're going to be doing is a weigh in. Tomorrow is a weigh in, y'all. I'm going to be weighing in on tomorrow. I'm going to get my tea because we're going to be, we're going to be ending this in just a minute. I'm going to get my tea. I'm going to be weighing in tomorrow at 10 a.m. and I will be going over the things I did for this week. How the challenges, the ups, the downs. I released a video today about how to handle cravings, late night cravings. So check that out. If you have not checked it out, please check it out. And let me close this up. I came to get my tea, y'all. Um, that's what I'll be doing tomorrow. And that is going to be a series, right? So I'm not in no hurry. I'm not like, see me get down to 199 pounds in 5 days or no craziness like that, right? So wherever I'm at on that scale, the scale does not dictate the outcome, right? So that's what I'm saying. But I'm gonna get down to 199 because I've never been to Wonderland. I haven't been in Wonderland since probably about 30 years. I haven't been in Wonderland in about 30 years. No, 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 no. About 20 years. Because I would say right before I got pregnant with my twins, I probably was in Wonderland. And they're 23. So 20-ish years. Right. So it's been a long time. So you know that this is where I am focused. And I made that focus because I woke up. Again, what do I do, y'all? Listen to my first mind. I talk about it all the line. Wonderland, ONE, Derland, Wonderland. So to be 199 pounds puts me into Wonderland, puts me in the 100s. I have been two something always. I've been low to. I've been 5 pounds away from Wonderland. I was 5 pounds away from Wonderland and went the opposite direction. Okay. I went the opposite way. Let me get my strainer, y'all. Let me switch it from one to the other. Look at all the tea that came. It wasn't even that much, but I didn't want to drink it. All right, so it's still hot, y'all, but it ain't too hot to drink. I love a hot tea, but I love a nice tea that I can actually drink. You know what I'm saying? Candy K all day. Welcome in. Welcome in. Today is my 1 year anniversary here on YouTube. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And I want to say to everyone, as I'm going to read my description on my channel as well today before we end this live, and we're going to say cheers. If you're drinking tea with me, if you got your tea together when I got my tea together, then cheers. um, Oh, it's still hot, Lala. I can just hold the glass. That's all. You see how I'm holding it. Um, whew. This makes me so happy. This tea actually makes you happy. Like, it makes you happy. It's my anniversary. It's my anniversary. Yes. So what I'm going to be doing here, give me 1 second. Uh, hey, Zoe, welcome in, my brother. I didn't even know Zoe was in here. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So y'all know that, I don't know if y'all know, but I make a lot of the music that y'all hear on my channel. I make it myself too. I just want to let y'all know that, but I do. But that's not what I was going to tell you. Hold on 1 second. Y'all know, as part of the Are You Locked In community, we also want to thank Kiss and Jay. So I thought I would play some retro for y'all. um, Thank you, Jay, Supreme, Anthony, all of y'all who made Are You Locked In a success, all of you who participated. Thank you so much. Happy YouTube anniversary! Thank you, Cindy K. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Ow! each other. Ow! Family atmosphere. We got all types of channels, live streams, and interview panels. We got ladies and fellas coming together, filling the spaces with different races from coast to coast, from the north to the south. I remember you from North Carolina State Prison. You was one of the toughest women on the block. Hey, what they do? Cheers. Welcome in. Welcome in. At least you know. She's locked in. The supreme view. He's locked in. Andrew Serrano. He's locked in. What happened to Andrew? She's locked in. The source, he's locked in. Oh, that tastes so good. Kiss from Jane. Elevated mindset. Familiar. I can't say it. Lily. She's locked in. Honey lover friend. She's locked in. Homebody Trish. She's locked in. Teach Journey. She's locked in. Ow! She's locked in. Coach me rain. Chip goes south. She's locked in. Where's Chip at? Crystal's world. She's locked in. All right, Crystal. She's locked in. Corey's world. Tanika's world. She's locked in. TTV1, he's locked in. Tony, they locked in. Yes, Jay, thank you so much. You know, you've been part of this journey, sis. We rocking like this, sis. We rocking like this. All right. Ow. I don't know why my volume's so low on my computer. And with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and read. This is my anthem from Anthony. Episode of Queen's Alchemy, where she sets her healthy patterns. Ow! Planting seeds in the mind so you can find a better way to a better day. She was born for this. It's the name, no ring. Did you know my name means light, y'all? Yeah. Where she said healthy patterns. All right, so I'm getting ready to read my. I don't know how to turn it up. I can put it closer. It's not gonna go no louder. I don't know why it's so low. It's up. I don't know why it's so low. Can you hear it now? Is it better? I don't have my thank you. I just wanted to make it simple and no rehearse, no lines, no scripts, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just some things that I just want to, bring out here. So I am going to I'm gonna play this from my other phone. I'm playing from my phone. It might sound better, y'all. Hold on. Because we're gonna on the way out, we're gonna, of course, play the anthem. Acapella. Thank you for chilling with me. Good night to you, sis. Peace and love. Have a grand night. Thank you for being here. So this is what my channel says, y'all. Let me get my YouTube up. Uh, let me get my YouTube up. Mm, videos. Latest. Okay, here we go. I got it. All right, so this is what my channel says, y'all. Okay, so um, it says one for the plug and one for the hose. All right, so it says, my channel is about my journey to reclaiming my health through transforming my life in all aspects, mind, body, and spirit. I want to build a community so that I don't have to continue on this journey alone. I want to inspire and support others on the same journey because I know that I am not the only one dealing with obesity, food addiction, dis-ease in the body, mental health struggles, or depression. Let's all reclaim our lives together. I'll be sharing tips on how I do it, recipes, help tips, self help tips, fitness, overall health and wellness. Love the Queen. I'm trying to tell you, this has been my mission, and I just want to let you know going forward, my mission will not stop. This is my mission statement. Y'all saw my mission video. This is what I am here for. I'm here for it. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to be. And I appreciate you all. I do want to let you know that I have, you can find me online on all platforms under Queen's Alchemy. I am branching out. So you will see that as well on different platforms. The only platform that is not like that, I will not say I am African Queen Noreen on one of those platforms. Okay. Other than that, I have not changed it. And you'll hear that in the video, if you watch that video, about how I managed my late night cravings, which was today's video. Okay. I've dropped it today in commemoration of my 1 year on YouTube. Well, I will be remiss not to drop a live and a video. And I didn't put my short out there, but that's okay. All right. So now we get ready to, I'm glad I didn't play this because this show doing a commercial. It's a different channel. It's not my channel. But at least they got the right kind of commercials for me. They're showing weight loss commercials on my channel. So that's a good thing, y'all. That's a good thing. They showing her she lost some weight. I don't know what that is she putting in there, y'all. I have no idea. It turned red. Who knows? But they got these chemicals out here. I was in a meeting at work while I'm waiting for this to come up, y'all. I was in a meeting at work today, and we were talking about, health and wellness and things like that, because I talk about it wherever I go. And they were telling me, a lot of people were telling me they were taking these shots, like so many different ones. And it wasn't just Ozempic, it was so many different variations of the shot that so many people said they lost so much weight on. And I was like, I didn't even know it was so many variations of it. One of them told me that, they were scared because, it made them not want to eat. And they thought that, they forced themselves to eat because they thought they had to eat every day. That's what mean by, educating yourself, doing your research. I wasn't there I wasn't going to be the one to be there because I'm at work. I'm not going to be the one to tell you that, you don't have to eat every day, that you can fast if you don't have an appetite. I'm not going to be that person. That tastes so good. I'm not going to be that person that tells you on the job that you could do whatever it is you want to do. That's not going to happen. But with this being said, I'm going to go ahead, and this is a video that's showing, this is a commercial that's showing before my video that I'm going to go ahead and skip. Okay. They are losing weight so fast, and it's just a bag of saggy skin when they lose it. Yeah, one lady said she lost 47 pounds. The other one said 24. But the one that lost 24 pounds, she said she did it. It took her 6 months to lose it. So she wasn't, don't sound like she was really dropping a lot of weight, but the one that said 47 pounds, I mean, and that really wasn't fast either. They said about 3 months. I mean, you can drop that definitely in 3 months. So, I mean, but you could do it on your own because I've done it. I've come down 80 pounds, you know what I'm saying? On my own, just working out on my own. That's been my largest weight loss, my most weight loss I've ever had. Well, and I've say lost because I found it again. But this time I'm going to be releasing the weight, right? I'm going to be releasing it so that it don't come back. So when you release something, you don't let it come back. You just say, no, the door closed. The door is closed. You cannot come back. Okay. All right. That's what I'm saying. All right. So here we go. Let me turn this up so y'all can hear. Yep. Me either. Coco, I have to let it go. Yes, la la. There you go, Coco.
Watch what magnesium does to your bowels.
If you have to wipe more than 4 times after you poop, here's why.
He says if you gotta write four more times after you poop, here's why. But I want to tell y'all that I am so excited to have 1 year under my belt. Even more so than the 1 year, the fact that I did it. You know that video where I'm like, I did it. I did it. Well, I did it. 1 year on YouTube. I did it. And consistently, I took a 30-day hiatus out of a whole year on YouTube where I was consistently dropping content in one way or another. Lives, short form, and long form videos. No matter what the number was no matter how many views it was, never letting that discourage me, trying to figure out a way to, because it was always me against me. It was never me against any of you or any other content creator. And the reason is because you only get better when you challenge you, when you challenge yourself to be better than the day you were before. All right. So with that being said, y'all, peace, love, and wellness. I'll see y'all tomorrow in the AM at 10 AM in the rising. And for the weigh-in, so make sure y'all tap in. It's gonna be a quick live. It's not gonna be forever. And so I'll see y'all then. Thank you so much for all of the super chats and all of the encouragement. And thank you, Lala and Coco, and all of you that's been in here. Kendi K, thank you so much for coming through. Kiss from Jay, Coach Mean, so many. Mia J. I can't remember everybody that was in here, but thank you so much for being here. Real Odds and Evens, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. I really appreciate the gifts. And somebody gonna have to show me how to put the little gift counter thing on the screen when you live, because I don't know how to do it. But with that being said, y'all, peace, love, and light. I'm out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.